Hey crafty babes, Andrea here. I'm sharing today a pocket page process, and this is actually a page from my day in the life from September 2017, and it's a little different than my normal photos just because I guess they are very different, but I am working from a DIY kit that I put together myself using some stuff from Allie's digital shop and some In a Creative Bubble digital cards. So that is really what I'm using here, and I just took the colors that I found in my photos like pink and green and gray and some of that like rusty red color, and I'm kind of just going with it. And you'll see here that I don't have a lot of room down there, and so in a little bit I will actually move the camera down so that you can see a little bit more of what I'm working on and less of the page. But I do still feel like it's really important to see the page as a whole, so I struggle with what I should show you. So maybe that's something you can answer for me in the comments, is when you're watching a larger pocket page like this being built, do you prefer to see, do you still want to see the full page as it's being created, or do you really just want to see more of just the card that I'm working on down below? So you let me know. I'm actually, this is the way that I break my day in the life out, is by morning, afternoon, and then evening, and then I have a title page also. And along with this video, I will link to the blog post that has the photos for all of the other pages, because I have finished day in the life. So those photos are all going to be on my blog. You can see those there. And I just happened to be in the mood to turn the camera on. So you're seeing the afternoon being created here, and I'm actually kind of taking it easy. I'm just kind of phoning it in a way. I'm not really phoning it in, but I'm not putting a whole lot of effort into over embellishing, because I really just want it to be simple. I don't want to overcomplicate things, and I do not want to spend all of my time on this because I have a whole other evening's worth of photos to handle, and I just want to keep it simple. So that is what I'm doing here. So far I've journaled on a card, and then I've made 2 4x6s, and the page on the left is a new, I think it's from We Are Memory Keepers. Yeah, I'm looking at the logo, and I think that is, I found this what do you call it, this different layout where it's got 2 3x4s and then a 4x6, and then 2 4x6s and then a 4x6 and 2 3x4s. It's really fun. It's basically the same, it breaks up the pictures the same way as the design A. It just puts them in a different configuration, and I really, really like it. So I bought those at scrapbook.com, so I will link those in the description. And whenever you use my links that you find in my videos or on my blog, those are affiliate links, and that just means that I get a small commission from you making a purchase through my link, and it does not cost you any different. It's just that the company builds that in or pays me. I don't know how they work it out, but I get a little commission, which helps with life and this hobby. So thank you very much for anybody who uses my links. Very appreciative of that. So I'm moving on. I think I've done pretty much everything on that left page now. And here I'm just going to do a one little thing of journaling, just like a kind of a title. I don't know, you don't really call that a title, but it's just like one sentence that I'm going to write just about what's happening here. That Marshall consistently beats me in Fast Track. And Fast Track is the game in this photo right here, and it is a handmade board, and it's a game that my parents taught us They play it like every day with their friends. They travel full time in their fifth wheel, and so they have all kinds of friends all over the place, and they all love Fast Track. And it's kind of like a combination between Sorry and Chinese checkers, kind of. I mean, Chinese checkers, you're trying to get to the opposite side of the board, and here you're trying to get around, but it mimics Sorry a lot, but there's some more fun rules about it. So what are we doing here? Oh, I really loved these date or time, these time cards, and I think these were actually from last year, or from it. They certainly, I believe that they appeared to be a little older in Allie's shop, and so I'll link those too. Not an affiliate for Allie Edwards, but I would love for you guys to be able to find a good use for them. I didn't use them for every single hour, but I did try to spread them around and use as many as I could, just so that I had some room for journaling, and that I didn't have to necessarily time stamp each photo. I could use these cards also. So what am I doing here? It looks like I'm adding some stamps, the sweet life, because chocolate is life. And that is my favorite dark chocolate with sea salt by Lindt, and that is an everyday treat that I usually eat after lunch. And let's see, what else am I doing here? Oh yeah, Marshall was kind of sick this day, and we really thought he had strep throat. He sounded really weird, and his throat hurt, and it hurt him to swallow so bad. And I could see that his throat was really red, but it ended up going away, and there was no more redness, and he wasn't feeling bad anymore. So, but we had to give him some relief because it was the weekend, and he was having a hard time, and so I took a picture of the medicine just to remember that. And what else? I'm writing some journaling on this card about him being sick and how he just kind of felt bad all day. And I'm using some different colored pens, which I normally would just go for my good old black Flair marker. That's actually not a marker. It's the Flair by Papermate. Those are my favorite journaling pens. And so I'm just using some other colors to kind of throw some colors around there. And then when I get really lazy with my embellishing, I just go for the hearts. There are some pages that you'll know if I was really phoning it in. If there's like a heart on every other card or every other photo. But so I'm struggling with the color balance over here. I'm feeling like it's missing something kind of heavier on the right side there, because there's a lot of white because of the two time cards, and so I just need something to put a little bit of weight over there. And I also, one of the things I bought was the embellishments for this year's Day in the Life kit. Everything I just did digitally, just so it was easy for me. And so I'm just using one of the little TV icons, and just using it as a little journaling card. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I think we are finished. So yeah, check out my blog for the rest of the photos, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Talk to you soon.